Hi. Hi. We are live with today's Animal Crossing stream. A bit later than intended. Sorry for that. Thought my parents longer than I intended to be because I go there for supper on Tuesdays. Oh, because I guess because um, the last couple of Tuesdays, my one brother has been like working every Tuesday, every evening, so I hadn't seen him the last couple of times. But he wasn't today, so ended up talking with him and ended up staying a bit later than usual. Then when I got home, I don't know. It's like, okay, start getting ready. If I start getting ready now, I should be good to go at started with 7, and then just kept. It was like, I don't know. Also, it was like it felt like 2 minutes had passed from like 7:38, and it was already 7, or from 6:38. It's already 7, and I don't know. Anyway, we're live now. That's the important thing. I'm just gonna share on the social medias that we're live, so everyone else knows. And thank you for the host, Astro. That is much appreciated as always. Um, give you a shout out in just a moment. Also, want to make sure we have game audio. Properties. Okay. Yeah, if any of you all are following the Astropath, you should go check him out. Shout out the Astropath, fellow Canadian variety streamer, last playing Zone of the Enders HD Collection. Not sure. I don't know. Anyway, let's just jump right into Animal Crossing because it is later than intended. So, want to get started right away. Get some stuff going, and yeah. Oh, I just realized I still have the visitor thing open. Below me. And I still have the question of the day from yesterday. Question of the stream. What is your favorite kind of bird? Pretty sure we've done that question before, but it's a good question. When did you move into my town? 754, March 3rd, 2020. Sure. My first thought when I saw her was like, did I put in the wrong memory card? I guess she just moved in. Weird. Right, because like I'm. Let me see here. Let me check my old. Well, she's lived here before. Wait. Bob, Peanut, Tybalt, Buzz. Buzz is new. Yeah, I'm very confused right now. Very confused. Daniela, thank you for that, host. Welcome on in. Also, if for anyone watching, if you're not following the amazing Daniela, like, what are you even doing with your life? She's a wonderful person, a good friend of mine, player in the Star Wars RPG. Last playing 7 days to die. Yeah, how's it going? Amazing, yes, amazing, awesome, wonderful. Let's see, what do we got? Triceratops torso. 7 Ways to Die. Yeah, seemed like an interesting game. Okay, so how's it going? Don't compliment you, you can't process kindness. I mean... I'll just ask you then, how's your day going? How are you doing? Early signs of spring. Time to get out of hibernation, get active again. Okay. Gonzo moved to Meltork for HRA. Going off work in 3 minutes. Oh, nice, nice. Stunning Quince Bonsai. That's not anything new on the message board there. Okay. So now let's go run around and check what's going on. Get rid of our weeds. And Stutch. Local bird would be the cardinal. Females are so brilliant and beautiful. Just saw one yesterday. Nice. Yeah, cardinals are pretty awesome. Yeah, my favorite kind of bird is the red-tailed hawk. With penguins in a very close second. Okay. Modern table. Furniture list. Nope, don't need that for the catalog. Stationery. Okay. Now let's see what Nook... First of all, most importantly, turnip prices. 97 bells per turnip. So that's better than yesterday. Yeah, I'm just gonna write down. Actually, no, that. Yeah, I think I'm writing down because those tourist smelter prices are both free yesterday. But that's fine. That I know that they're free yesterday. I haven't been there yet today, so. So 97 bells is better than Trantor yesterday, but it's not as good as Torus and Meltork were yesterday. Okay, what do we got up here now? Some potential interesting things, but let's see here. Probably not on the furniture. White boombox. I don't believe I need anything white. No. Watering trough, I believe. Yeah, which means I don't need that. Is that a gold stereo? I think the only thing I need starting with the letter G is a green pipe. Yeah. Quince Bonsai that I was mailed about. The only thing I need starting with the letter Q is a quaint painting. A weeping fig. Well, I'm weeping because I don't need it. And finally, a ranch tea table. Do I still need anything ranch yet? Ranch hutch I need. But this is not that, so... Don't need any of that stuff. Okay, let's check the clothing. Fishbone shirt. No. Don't need it. Oh, right, but we are buying all the clothing just so we get the raffle tickets. Regardless of whether I need it, but I do need that. I need to know to check out my list. Argyle knit. No, we got that the other day. Meaning we have everything starting with the letter A. Which is quite awesome. Quite awesome indeed. The kitty shirt. No, the only thing we need starting with the letter K is a kiwi shirt. Which is something we got from Gracie. I turned on the closed captioning for my stream, right? Yes, I did. Excellent. It's always something that I'm worried about, especially today, because I didn't see it in the background, but that was because I have, like, my stream in the background, I have closed captioning off for me. Silk bloom shirt. Ooh, that might... Silk bloom shirt. Yes! That is one that I need here. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we have officially made progress today. And a blossom shirt. No, I need possibly a blossoming shirt, assuming that's an actual thing, and not just the list I was looking at accidentally listing both a blossom and a blossoming shirt. I'm actually just being the same thing. Because I got the blossom shirt the other day, but... No, I still want to buy it, though, for the raffle ticket. Yeah, progress is good. As long as we're making progress, we're not making congress. Or something like that. Okay. We might come back here and buy a bunch of this other stuff later just for raffle tickets, but I think I'm going to start doing that later on rather than when I come to Nooks at the beginning. I don't know. Trying to play around a bit with the order I do things in to improve it. Hey, fossil. Yeah, I mean, amongst other things, I need to start visiting the island more. We did a good chunk of that, visiting the island during my 24-hour marathon the other day. That's the thing. Okay, excellent. This tree is growing. Which is awesome. We get some golden shovels for, or get a golden shovel for one of my other characters. Or, no, this one might just go to the island, just to leave there. That way I don't have to worry about always remembering to drop my shovel off whenever I want to do island stuff. Well, whoever was living here moved. Oh, I think that was Gonzo. But we don't have peaches, I think, at the moment to fill in. I mean, I'll keep my eyes open in case there's a peach tree somewhere that sells peaches on it, but... How's it going, Bob? Today would be a great day for potluck. I'd even bring the potato salad. I'm always up for a good potluck. Well, I just know something. So I overall like this place. It's not exactly how place I would want myself. Although this right here is an exception, and N64 logo is of course awesome. Yeah. Okay. So what's everyone been up to today? Anyone do anything interesting? I did not do too much today. My plan today was to go and do my taxes, but, well, so, first of all, I'm in Canada, so the tax documents we get from jobs are called T4s here, and for my job we get it digitally, so I need to print it out, and I'm out of black printer ink, so my plan today was to go to, like, Staples or something, buy some printer ink, come home, print out my T4, go to H&R Block, do my taxes. I did none of that, because I had other stuff to do as well. By the time I was done doing stuff at home, it was like, okay, I'm not going to have time to go out and buy printer ink and then get back and still have time to go to my parents, because I go to my parents for supper every Tuesday, so yeah. But, yeah. 64, best console before Switch. I wouldn't put it as, like, for me, GameCube would be my favorite. N64 is definitely up there as well. I mean, every Nintendo console for me is up there, of course, but yeah. But yeah, I love N64 though. I love every Nintendo console. Love GameCube, but N64 was better for you. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, yeah, they both have a ton of good games. N64, though, in my opinion, is the system with the best ratio of good games. Because, like, N64 had less. N64 was, I think, the Nintendo console with the least amount of games, other than, like, Virtual Boy. Which is not exactly a console. Because to me, console kind of means, you know, something you could connect to your TV, whereas, like, you know, handheld is something that, you know, has its own screen you hold in your hand, and then Virtual Boy was kind of somewhere in between. But, the N64 was a Nintendo system, a console with the least amount of games, but it also had very few bad games. And those ones, the bad games it did have were, like, legendarily bad, like Superman 64. E3? Oh. Oh yeah, no, Katrina was here. Okay, Katrina was here. Red was in Pretoris. Okay, I'm like, I was confused for a second there. Because I was thinking it was Red that was here yesterday. Well, it would have been here till 6 today, but no, Red was in Pretoris yesterday till today at 6. Okay. That makes sense. Anything lost? Oh, 20. I don't even know. Coconuts, and then... Okay, coconuts, pears, and... apples. Okay, no, this makes sense, because the... apples are from this. One of these houses. The pears are from wherever Katrina's 10 was. I think he said E3 or something. And then the coconuts are from Buzz. Okay. Oh, also... Buzz. I should remove Buzz from the list of villagers because he has now lived here. This list here is a list of every villager that has not yet lived here in Trantor. There we go. There we go. Okay. And while else have we seen Gulliver? Bit of a while. Well, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Okay, Gulliver, what do you got for me today? What a great nap. What, it's 2020? That means I've been asleep for over 150 minutes. That's 150 minutes of sleep. That's amazing. I wish I could sleep for that long. Whole 2.5 hours. Okay, Gulliver, what do you got for me? Okay. Plate armor. I probably already have. Yes. Yes, I do. I already have my catalog, but I'm building a collection of Gulliver items in one of my other characters' houses, so I don't think this is one I have in there yet. I only started doing that relatively recently, so a lot of stuff I got from Gulliver I don't have there. So that is excellent. You can give that over to my other character there, or well, I mean today I'll probably just put it in the gyroid, and then pick it up with the other character like next time I play. Some other time. Cause, yeah. It's not like we have a lot to fill up my gyroid right now. Hey Tybalt, what's the good word? Just wanted to use your head now and again. You're not doomed, Tybalt. You're a smart guy. Oh yeah? I taught it. No, I actually didn't teach it to dance. I can't dance. I'm a Mennonite. Mennonites don't dance. Okay. So I have questions for you. So clearly you know, man, you're on the list, so you've lived here before. Oh, you know what it probably was? Because yesterday, during the marathon stream, so I had Peanut, Tybalt, Bob, that's 1, 2, 3, Billy, and Gonzo living here. So you probably moved here yesterday, right near the end, when I traveled to like my other 2 towns at the end to check their stuff. So she probably moved here then, and I just didn't notice because I was kind of quickly rushing to finish off because it was like, you know, already past the 24-hour point on a 24-hour marathon. I was like tired, so that's probably why she's here, and I didn't notice yesterday. And then Buzz moved in today. Okay, okay. We've made sense of this. We've made sense of this. Like, you don't have a villager... You don't have two villagers moving in the same day unless one or both of them are moving in from another village. Then it was like, I would have noticed, I should have noticed that yesterday, but if it happened right at the end, which is definitely possible. It's random though, because it's rare that somebody moves to your village from you visiting another village, but it does happen. Just rare. Normally it's when you visit another village, someone from your village moves there. Okay, Katrina. Do we get our fortune told? I think we do. Let's hope for good money and luck. Read my fortune. Hard at sea. A squishy bowl of soup will be laughing aloud. Okay. Oh no. We're gonna be tripping a lot. Yep. $50 bells so that we can trip a lot. I was hoping for good money luck, but well, I haven't started tripping yet. Oh. Maybe we lucked out. Maybe we won't be tripping a lot. Okay, time to meet the new... Hey, Buzz. We have met Buzz. Okay, let's write him a letter. Welcoming him to our town. Welcome to Trantor. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a trip. We tripped. Well, that's gonna get annoying pretty quickly. I remember last time it happened, I was like, at first I thought it was funny, and then it was like, okay, it's getting old now. But, well, there's another one. Hey Peanut, how's it going? No, because Peanut, I had stuff to do today. I didn't do it, but, well, I did do some stuff I had to do. Oh, I didn't mean to make you anxious there, Peanut, sorry. Everything is perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. Very triple-able place, too. How many fossils have we got so far? 3. Got myself my 8 bags of money. Which, for anyone watching that's a fan of Animal Crossing that is unaware of how you get 8 bags of money from that, because normally you only have time for 7. You just need a bunch of yellow stuff along the west wall in your house for feng shui purposes, and it improves your money luck. You have more time to hit the rock. And thus, and considering, like, you know, the way the money bags work, first 3 are 100 each, next 3 are 1,000 each, the last 2 are 10,000. Like, that 8th bag being a second 10,000 is so nice. What's even nicer is when you get the other kind of money luck, which you can get from Katrina, so that it increases the values of each of them. So the first three are 1,000, the next three are 10,000, and the last two are 30,000. That's where it gets really nice. Which is why, I was definitely going for the fortune from Katrina. Okay, good. This is 10,000. That's good, because yesterday it was just 1,000. And the day before, Sunday, it was 1,000 in all three of my towns. So I was kind of getting worried there, because that I was like somehow hitting some kind of overflow on my luck from my feng shui, which didn't make sense to me, but I was worried about that. But no, that's 10,000 again, so that means we are all good. So hey, 69. Hey, 69 out of 47. Two awesome numbers. For very different reasons. Yeah. Still need 2 more fossils. Well, there's one of them. That's an angle. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the other one. I almost didn't see it up there. I was going around to be like, is it maybe behind the tree? But no. It was right there. Just almost missed it. It's kind of easy to miss some of these sometimes, especially like when they're in the brown areas or whatever. It can be definitely easy to miss them. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So let's go... first I'd like to save a letter from Gonzo. I think that's page 3. Gonzo just getting rid of his old letter. So we're keeping 1 letter from every villager that has lived here. So the first time I get them keeping it alphabetically, I have to shift everything over, but yeah. You've seen the word Rick, you thought of never going to give you up? Well, and I've done my job. Mail letter. Yeah. Rick used to be the name that I would use in pretty much all video games. As well as online. Like, I used to go by the name Rick Alvarado online. These days, I mostly just use my real name, and for video games, it'll depend. A lot of time I'll use, like, for something like Zelda these days, I just use the actual name of Link and such. But, for Animal Crossing, I decided to still go with Rick for my main character. My beard is growing back, yep. That it is, that it is. And I also welcome in both of you. Doge Memes and Iron Yoshi, how's it going? How are your days treating you? Hopefully they're treating you well. Oh, excuse me. Okay, you're okay? Who do we have a letter from? Okay, so apparently she actually did move in, and I talked to her and wrote her a letter, and I completely forgot about it. So we're just gonna blame that on the fact that I did it, that 24-hour stream just affect me. Technically, I'm tripping on just randomly tripping. Of course, now I'm not. Now I'm trying to show it. No, it was because I got a bad fortune from Katrina, so I'm going to be randomly tripping. You're not really that great? Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Well... Oh, no, plate armor. I forgot what I had in me. I was like... earlier I was like, oh, I have a piece of furniture in my inventory. How did I get that? I was just thinking that, and I was like, oh, right, it's... Okay. Let's go put that in my gyroid. And I'm going to pick it up with my character James at some point. Probably not today, but we'll see how things go. Also, question, did I already... Yes, I did already do that. Okay. Well, we're gonna go grab those pears from the Lost and Found. We didn't see any cherries with fruit on them, did we? Can't remember. Excellent. Looks like it's 9 pears exactly. So that's my native fruit here in Trantor. That's not worth much money here, but I'm going to be going to visit all my other towns. I'm going to bring these pears with me to sell. Make a bit of a profit from. Because they only sell here for 100 bells a piece. Over my other 2 towns, they sell for 500 bells a piece. I wish coconut sold for more. Only 150, which is still more than your native fruit, but less than foreign fruit. Especially interesting because you can't even get coconuts unless you have a Game Boy Advance and a Game Boy Advance GameCube link cable. Okay, so how many coconuts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 makes sense, and 2 apples. Okay. I'll probably sell the apples here in Trantor later. And I guess the coconuts as well, might as well sell them as well, but that'll be later. Although we should also see who ends up moving, because we have right now, what, 1, 2, 5, 6. So somebody might move away after this trip. And if not, after the next trip. So here we're going to Pretoris, and then later we're going to Maltor 4. Once, of course, Pretoris has a really good turnip price, in which case we'll be taking multiple trips to Pretoris to sell all of my turnips. I have a lot of turnips right now. You may have seen that when I went to my house briefly. Okay. Onwards to Pretoris. Ooh, I gotta draw Blanca's face. Does anybody have any requests? What they want me to see? What they want to see me draw for Blanca's face? If not, I have my good old standby of drawing a random globe that I normally do. But if you have a request, make it now or forever rest in peace. Wait. Oh, wait a second. Okay. So, the blue of the ocean and the green of the ground. It's beginning to look a little like a planet. Okay. It's not Earth, of course, it's just a random globe, like I said. Which... yeah. Somebody should go back through all my VODs. Every time I've met up with Blanca. Find every time I've met up with Blanca. Just screenshot every one of those globes. And then just make like a science fiction universe where each of those globes is a different planet. Okay. So here we are in Pretoris. Cement mixer yesterday. You found that, yes. I do remember finding that. Ooh, dragon paper. And a water bird. Do I need a water bird? Do any of you need a water bird? Because I don't. Still sell it though. Never gonna argue with some extra bells. Okay. Good day, Nook. How's it going? So, first of all, $130 bells per turnip. So what did I buy them for? 88 bells a turnip. So that is... not bad. But it can always be better. What do y'all think? Should I sell the turnips for 130 bells turnip that I bought for 88 bells a turnip? I mean, potentially. Obviously, I'm not going to do anything until after I've been to Meltork and seen what their prices are, because if all of a sudden they have much higher prices, that's obviously a different story, but... let's see, a soda machine. Don't need that. Could use that in real life. I'm just having, like, soda machine in your house, but obviously, you know, it's yours, so you don't have to actually put money in it. Although, you could just have a lot of soda without the machine, but... where's the fun in that? Froggy chair. For all your Froggy chair meme needs. I don't actually need the Froggy chair there, I've gotten it before. A tall cactus. For all your tall cactus needs. Well, it really looks like it's two cacti. So it should be tall cacti, not tall cactus. Vibraphone. Do I look like I know what a vibraphone even is? I mean, I do. I'm looking at one right now, but... An alarm clock. Guys, it's 2020. Why would I need an alarm clock, a separate alarm clock when I have a smartphone that I can use as like an alarm clock amongst 50 other uses? And a rocket. No. So I don't need any of this furniture in here. Let's check out the clothing. Clothing doesn't look promising. A white ring shirt? No. Funky Dot shirt. Well, that being said... Actually, I'm still going to buy all the things. I think I'm just going to start buying all the clothing in all three of my towns, because that's cheaper than buying other stuff. So, even though I don't need this, I'm still buying it for the raffle tickets. Is there any Animal Crossing Midnight release plans at Best Buy or GameStop? I don't know. I really have no idea what stores are and are not doing midnight release stuff. Funky Dot shirt. Don't need it, but I'll just get the raffle ticket. So yeah, I myself will not be buying New Horizons anytime soon. I'm going to be playing GameCube game for the foreseeable future as I slowly work towards 100%. Turnip top. Nope. But yeah. And a jagged shirt. No. Oh, meant to say yes to that one though. Don't need it, but I'm still buying it. Also, I'm in Canada, so what stores are and are not doing midnight releases could very well vary between here in Canada and over in the States. There we go. Okay. That aside and head out. And then what I want to do go to the clothing list. So we're going to check any rocks we come across, but we're not like specifically going to be hunting down the money rock here in Pretoris. Especially because I had such a late start to stream. We're just gonna go check Lost and Found, check for Gulliver. Nice, random 100 bells. Okay. So, Pretoris. Red was visiting, but already left. March 5th. So let's see here. Gracie will be here on the 5th. That's Thursday. Okay. Thursday. What am I doing Thursday? Oh, Thursday, yeah. Normal Animal Crossing stream, 3 p.m. That's not a problem then. Thursday's actually downright convenient as far as streaming. Friday's gonna be a tricky one. But Thursday is perfect, because Thursday I'm just working a morning shift, like 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. So I'm easily home in time, get ready, stream and everything at 3, and then still, in theory, get to bed at a reasonable time. Especially because on Friday I'm only working at 9 a.m. That being said, Friday I want to still get up nice and early. So that I can get as much stuff as I done in the morning as I can. Since Friday, while I'm starting at 9, I'm working until 4:30, and then I still want to stream sometime after that. But then Saturday, I'm again working at 3 a.m., so it's kind of annoying the way that's set up, but, you know, it is what it is. It's not too bad, though. Next week, my schedule is more annoying, I think. My work schedule for next week is already online, I saw it. So I need to actually, like, write it down and then figure out my stream schedule for next week, but maybe once I actually write it down and, like, go over it, maybe it won't seem as maybe it won't be too bad, but just at a glance, it looks kind of annoying. But we'll see how it goes. Never know, it might turn out fine. It's interesting how it goes sometimes. You're just like, oh, no, this actually works. But yeah. I'm currently heavily debating switching over to a restricted schedule of work so that I can actually stream at more consistent times. The only problem with that is then, you know, I get less hours at work, but it's a trade-off. I mean, that's most things in life are a trade-off. An orange tree somewhere around here, right? Oh, Chino. Could have sworn an orange tree somewhere around here. That was not smart. If that had been the money rock, I would not have got a whole lot of money from it. This tripping is really kind of annoying. Yeah, I saw myself sliding and I'm like, am I gonna miss out on Bag 7? Anyways, I wasn't getting Bag 8, because like I was talking earlier about the luck, the feng shui to get better money luck, but that only applies to the money rock in your hometown. For whatever reason, it doesn't apply when you're in another town. Which is interesting, because other type of money luck, where like the bags of money each go up the next increment. So 100 becomes 1,000, 1,000 becomes 10,000, 10,000 becomes 30,000. That does apply to when you're in other towns. So it's interesting. Ooh. Ooh. One second. I saw a golden shovel, or I saw a shovel for sale at Nook. So we're gonna go and plant a golden shovel tree. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on getting golden shovels for all of my characters, as well as one to leave on the island of my main town. Maybe eventually my other towns, but you know, I guess eventually my islands. So I mean, eventually I'll probably will visit my other islands. Maybe. I mean, there's no. I mean, if I get golden shovels, there's no reason not to. Look, I've bought so many shovels, you don't even know. I mean, okay, with Rick I've bought at least 2. Well, 1. And then bought a second one to bury one of them and get a golden shovel. And then at one point I accidentally sold the golden shovel. Oh no, but then I didn't buy another one with Rick, because I just got my golden shovel. I just took my golden shovel from one of my other characters to give to Rick, because I'm like, well, Rick's my main character, I need a golden shovel for him. Other characters want to get golden shovels for all of them, but it's, you know, other characters are secondary importance. Rick is the main character, so thus the most vital. Do I have more orange trees somewhere? Actually, maybe not. You may be like, why don't you just take the oranges that are on the ground? Well, no, because I want to leave them there as a reminder that, hey, that's an orange tree. Maybe like, well, all the trees in this town are orange trees. Maybe like, well, shut up. And you'd be like, but don't you want us to talk? And I'd be like, well, yes, but. And then you'd go, ha ha. And I'd be like, oh. True story. True story. I'm just gonna head back like this, though. I think I have gotten all the oranges off trees that currently have oranges. Okay. Also, we want to check. Wait. No. Like, wait, did I check that tree already? There isn't any across over here, right? This is just tree stumps. Okay, because we do need to also check over in Meltork. We want to do that sooner rather than later, because, like, we have a little over an hour until Nooks closes. And if also in Meltork, it has, like, a massive profit on turnips, then we want to be doing that yet today. And that's going to be multiple trips. Okay. So we're heading over to, well, first of all, we're heading back to Trantor, or are they going to be heading over to Meltork? Yeah, of course we're hoping for a massive profit from the turnips today. Well, we're hoping for massive profit from the turnips. Today would be a good day for it, well, assuming I have time. It would have been really good if it was in Trantor today, but Trantor's only 97, which profit, yes, but not massive profit. 130 bells in Praetorius is not bad. I mean, it's definitely tempting. Because we spent like 2 million or so bells on turnips. So with that, we'd get like 3 point something million some back. So that is a profit. It's not much of a profit, but it is a profit. Other thing is we could get more of a profit. Like, just imagine. Like, imagine if I sold them today for like 130 bells a turnip, and then also tomorrow it's like, oh yeah, I'm buying them for 697 bells per turnip. I'm like, oh. On the other hand, if I don't take this 130 bells, and then like the rest of the week it's like I'm buying them for 60 bells a turnip or whatever, and it's like, well, damn. It's always the issue with the turnip market. You're always like, do I go with like the decent price now? And for an idea of how many turnips I have, so all of those over here and up here. So that's just with my main character Rick here. We go over into Samantha's house. Main floor doesn't have much. Also, for anyone wondering, she just upgraded the main floor, which I haven't played as her since after buying the upgrade, so that's why everything is spread. And the basement. Yeah, so once I play as her, I'll spread out the main floor a bit more. That's Samantha. And then we over here have Jake. He didn't... Yeah, because he bought the basement after I'd already got the turnip, so I haven't played as him since he's actually had the basement. And then... Did I put some in Slicer's house as well? Yeah. And again, she just got this upgrade. I haven't played as her since. Because that was just yesterday. Because yesterday I went and paid off like the current debt with each of those 3 characters, then got the next upgrade. And Jake and Slicer were both at the same point where you got either the final upgrade or to the main floor or get the basement, so I just went a different direction with each of them, in case anyone's wondering. Whereas Samantha, I already got the first of those 2, which in that case had been the basement, so I went this time with the final upgrade to the main floor. And yeah, because my eventual goal is to get like all of... Well, first of all, get all of them having fully upgraded houses. Which is also why I'm thinking with those turnips that they each have, I'm going to be keeping the money made from those with each of those characters. So Rick will just be keeping the money from the turnips he has in his house. And the other each characters will keep the money from their turnips. Because getting each of their houses fully upgraded means, you know, more storage space for me. And then once that has been accomplished, I do want to eventually pay off their final debt even, so I can get all 4 statues in over here by the train station. Okay, I'm going to quickly save before I swap out the memory card in slot B, and then we're going to head over to Meltork. Save and continue. That is the way. Save often, save always. Especially if you're doing something... Especially if you're doing anything really that involves, like... even though, like... I'm trying to remember current slot A is staying, that's not being even touched. But... the fact that I'm swapping on memory cards is like... You know what? It's good to be on the safe side. Don't want to, like... Controller cord got caught on something there. And now let's make sure... memory card's working. Excellent, excellent. And then I get to... put in my headphones. Put them back in. Go. Or on, as it were. You may notice I actually have my headphones hanging over my ears instead of in my ears. The audio setup I have for when I'm streaming anything involving that is connected by composite cables. My audio setup for hearing the game is basically that in the composite cables it has a splitter, one going to the capture card, and the other is connected to a headphone adapter, which means I don't actually, and like it's just a simple, like, you know, composite to headphone adapter. No, so I have no volume control. If I have them actually in my ears, it is way too loud. I mean, this actually Animal Crossing isn't actually too bad. Like, it's still too loud, but I wouldn't say it's way too loud. Just a little too loud. Some games, though, is just like, yeah, that's painful. Okay. That's a big part of the reason I want to be getting myself an internal capture card eventually, so that I can just have my headphones connected to my computer. But the thing is, with my capture card, I have like a generally 1.6 second delay, and having a 1.6 second delay on audio that I'm listening to is no thank you. That'd honestly be worse. For me, that would be worse. I mean, for Animal Crossing, it wouldn't matter. Animal Crossing wouldn't matter. But, like, for like, platformers, no. That would, like, kill my ability to play. Yeah, I found that yesterday, but... Raining today. So the reason I'm putting this message here is that tomorrow when I play, I come here instead of just, like... That means I know to do a... Unless it's raining again. But assuming it's not raining again, because the day after it rains, what happens is there are 3 gyroids in town. Okay, let's check here. Clothing... Daisy shirt. I already had that in the cattle. Oh. Wonderful, right. And a kitty chair. probably also have that. Well. Didn't make the clothing less invisible. Kitty chair? Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to need either of those for my catalog. I'll grab them later just to sell them. Make a bit of extra. Have another money tree I can plant. Or, not money tree, control tree. Firstly, interesting. So turnip prices in Praetorius and Meltorc have been identical. Like, they were sold for the same amount on Sunday. Nook was purchasing them for the same amount yesterday and again today. Okay, yesterday was 122 in both towns, today was 130 in both towns. I think they were sold for like 117 in both towns, but I don't remember that for certain. That's interesting. What that seems to say to me is that there's some kind of a pattern to turnip prices. It's not just a random number every day, or if it is a random number... Excellent, there's a shovel. We're going to buy the shovel and go plant it outside. If there is a random number, then whatever it... or a random number, then whatever determines that random number is potentially set by the week and not necessarily by the day. Individual day. So, like, in which case, what determines what? It's possible that when when it's determined what Joan is selling them for on Monday or on Sunday, that right then determines what Nook is going to be buying them for. Like, further research is definitely needed on this, but this is already suspicious. I mean, I'm definitely going to wait to see if it continues to be the same every day, even if I do end up selling Kitty Bureau. JK, no. If I do end up selling them before the end of the week, I'm still going to keep checking the prices, because this is very interesting to me. Lovely dresser. Nope. And vanity. Because if there's an actual like pattern to it, like a way that we can actually predict, if we know the initial price, if knowing the initial price they're selling for, or like, yeah, Joan's selling them for, tells us what Nook's going to be buying them for, that would change everything. Like, then I'd pretty much have to start playing every Sunday morning instead of just, wanting to do the marathon streams, so that I could then be like, okay, what's Joan's selling for today? Okay, that means we're going to get this much of a profit on this day of the week. It's unlikely that's something like that, but I feel like if that were the case, somebody would have already figured it out. but you never know, like, maybe, maybe not. Okay, clothing, Daisy shirt. Can we just see this in the dump? Excuse me. Yellow. No, I need a yellow tartan. Not for a second, because I'm like, yellow. I need something yellow, but not this. I say right as I buy it. If anyone curious, if you just tuned in, I'm buying all the shirts regardless, just so I get the raffle tickets. But I'm checking if I need it, so to cross it off my list or erase from my list, as it were. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting anything here I need. I got a shirt I needed back in Trantor, though. Mod top. This is what I get for my mods. Attention mods. This is what you all need to be wearing, because this is a mod top. Okay. And a skull shirt. Nope. So 130 bells is what Nook is buying turnips for today. In both Meltork and Praetoris. That is a tempting price to sell at. But I feel like if I wait, I can do better. But I can also wait and then just get nothing but worse. It's always such like a always such a gamble. And the fact that I have 3 towns means I'm more willing to gamble, because I'm like, oh, well, I don't need a good price in all of them. I just need a good price in one of them. Like, between 3 towns, 6 days, it's 18 chances. Although the fact that Praetoris and Meltork seem to have the same numbers every day this week. Here, Saturday. Right? March 7th, 4 days from now. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yes. Oh, anything else I found? Anything lost? No. Okay. So what does everyone think? Should I sell the turnips today, or at least start selling them today? I already died dead. The fact that I'm yawning tells me I shouldn't. I just shouldn't scream too much longer. But I don't know. If I started at 6 like I intended, I think I'd probably be going and selling at least some of them today. I might do it where it's like, oh, sell some of them so I get good prices. I get some guaranteed profit, but then keep some of them in case I have better profit later on. That's the thing, like, if I keep all of them and then all of a sudden get like a $600 or even $700 price for the turnips, like, that would be amazing. That's the thing, like, definitely a possibility. And if I go sell a bunch today and then also get it out tomorrow, it's like, well, what do you do? I mean, triple a lot is what you do today, at least. At least that'll be gone by tomorrow. In the game, I mean. In real life, it's just... tripping is just a thing that happens. With far too regularity. Okay. Another thing right now is, so far, I mean, it's only been 2 days so far, yesterday and today, but so far, all the prices I've seen have been a profit. All this price I've seen for, like, the, turnips have been profit. So that's also the thing, is they're going to be like, you know, they're limited to how many days it's going to be profitable and how many days it's going to be not profitable. It's really a tough decision. Constantly falling flat on my face is definitely not helping with the ability to decide things. Like, I know it's not the real me, so it's not like, you know, I'm like getting any kind of like brain damage or anything from it. Oh, I think I had another golden shovel tree planted over here somewhere. I want to check on, maybe. Maybe not. Thought I had one planted here somewhere. Oh, yeah, right there. Excellent. So all the golden shovel trees seem to be growing nicely. Which is awesome. Okay, so we have 3 growing in this town right now. 3 characters. I think Bob already has a golden shovel, but Catherine and Rupert don't. Get those 2. We have 1 growing in Pretorius, which will go to one of those characters. So the other one from here can go with the other one. Or one of the characters from Trantor, because I only have 1 growing in Trantor and 2 characters that still need 2. I think Samantha has one already. Then also need one for the island. No worries, Porter. No worries. I understand you're just needing to make sure everything is saving and loading properly. So, you know, just doing your job, I understand completely. Doom. Okay. Sorry, my brain just kind of went into... Yeah, I'm going to hold off on selling turnips. Holding out for a hero. No, holding out for better prices. Also, who was living here? Somebody moved from over here, right? Yes. My brain is blanking though on who was living there. Okay. It wasn't Joey. Joey had been living around there, but he already moved out. Oh, Bob Doy. Oh, Bob moved out. That's interesting. We're holding off on ordering more stuff for feng shui in my house until after I sell the turnips, just because that's when I have room for more stuff in my house. Okay. So the question is, do I have anything to fill in the holes, fruit holes created by the moving out of people in Peach and Cherry territory? Possibly. It's Tuesday today, so it would have had to have been any trees that I took the fruit on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, yeah, Saturday. Which definitely possible. I know there's a lot of fruit that I took Sunday, which is of course why I am somewhat worried. There isn't anything I can do for now, just have to leave the holes where they are. Sold most of my pears and cherries, if not all, on Sunday there when I was doing 24-hour marathon, just so that I could pay off debts with my other characters. Yeah, I don't think we have any cherries currently on trees. And not on peaches either. No peaches either, at least not on the top. Should run down the bottom below the cliff, but it's not looking too likely. Yeah, so pretty much what we're gonna have to do is just leave those holes for now. deal with them when we can. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna go grab the rest of the stuff here at the very least. Because, hey, it's a bit of extra money and it empties up the lost and found, so other stuff can come in. We're going to be just too short on coconuts for grabbing everything here. No, just one short. Am I holding my shovel right now? Yeah, we're just going to be one short. Which is kind of actually amusing to me. See, being too short was kind of annoying. One short is just amusing, even though it actually has essentially no practical difference. Because I'm still because, you know, I'm doing a trip for one extra thing instead of a trip for two extra things. If anything, it should be more annoying. But for whatever reason, yeah. Just amusing to me. Coconuts on the beach. Oh. No, not that one. This one. Didn't mean to select my earring off, but hey, since I did, we're being mean to that coconut. Coconut knows what it did. Okay. I don't know what it did. Coconut knows. I don't need to know. What that coconut did is between it and the lychee. I don't know. I'd like to sell some fruit. Mostly coconuts, but a couple apples as well. 2200. I do need more stationery. Sure, I'll grab some winter paper, even though we're no longer in winter. That makes sense. Okay. Let's go grab that single remaining coconut, so we can sell it for much profit. Don't think we're gonna go to the island today. Kind of want to wait for more of my fruit to grow back anyway. Which should be, most of my fruit should be back tomorrow. And then, yeah. Let's see how tomorrow's goes. Okay, so I have coconut to sell now, just a single coconut. Just a single coconut for me to sell. What are you buying it for? What are you buying it for? I never see fruit in your store, so it doesn't seem like you're buying it to sell it. Don't just eat all the fruit I give him. Or I sell him. I feel like he doesn't, but I don't know what else he would do with it. He certainly ain't selling it. Unless he has like a side business somewhere else selling fruit. Okay. First I have a letter to save. E. Okay, so we're starting on page 2. Apologies for that. We're going to be a bit... So we're up to what, the second last page? We were tomorrow, though. Getting a letter from Buzz. I wonder how many characters with A names are left. I mean, I have my list. I can literally check it. Wait till I'm done this, though, so that I don't accidentally lose my place or something. Because I have definitely been known to, like, accidentally have the control stick when I put it down to do something. Okay. Just about done. Okay, so up to this page, but this page is still mostly empty, just a few W's. Yeah, just a few W's. Okay, so villagers, we still have a lot. Oh, we still have a lot of A's. I guess you can see it. Amelia, Anacati, Apollo. We haven't had Apollo here yet? Huh. Astrid, Aurora, Axel, Aziz, Bees, we still have Barbara, Bangle, Bee, Belle, Bertha, Eddie, Biscuit, Bluebear, Boris. C's, we still have a bunch. D's, we have a few. I'm missing one E name, though. A few F's, some G's, a couple H's, an I, a few J's, a couple K's, some L's, M's, no N's, several O's, several P's, a lot of P's actually, one Q, several R's, several S's, only two T's, no U's, V's, or V's, one W, no X, one Y, and one Z. So I guess at least as of this game, there were no villagers with a name starting with the letter X, because I don't have any on my list of villagers that have lived here, aka my post office thing here, and I don't have any on the list of villagers that haven't lived here. Okay. So, oh, I just saw something. We want to go back and talk to Katrina again. Because if we talk to her, she'll comment on, like, yeah, has our thing come true? But then if we, after that, go to talk to or wait, no, Katrina will be gone now. It was past 9. Yeah. Which also means we can fill in the spot. And that also means we can go talk to Rover to find out, not Rover, to talk to Copper to find out the next visitor. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Almost forgot about that. He goes on. Red, excellent. So we missed him in Pretoris. Because he was here yesterday at 6 p.m. till today at 6 p.m. But I didn't start. I played long before 6 p.m. yesterday, and I started after 6 p.m. today. So this is Trantor. So red. But when? March 5th, so that's Thursday. Thursday is a big one. Wait, Thursday. I'm starting at 3. I want to go till 6. Okay. Thursday that works for. Because I can do other stuff to, if I need to make sure. Maybe I need to go at least 3 hours, assuming I do start at 3. I know I'm not always the best at actually starting on time according to my schedule, but it's not something that really worked for me to just be like, okay, I'll just push it back, like my stream time back or whatever on my schedule, because the problem is then it just ends up being even later. I'll still push it back again, which I do need to work on. I need to work on being more consistent. It's that's something I'm working on. Anyway, I do need to end here. Unfortunately, it is. I mean, it's kind of late for me. Like, it's 9:35, which doesn't seem that late. But like, while I'm not working tomorrow, I am working Thursday at 3 a.m. So I do need to take that into consideration and such. And yeah. But we are going to go raid somebody, so stick around for that. That'd be awesome if you were willing to join me in a raid. Let's just go and see who is live. Who we want to go and raid. Okay. So, well, a moment of who's that person? Oh, and then realizing, oh, okay, I know who it is. They just changed their name. So we could raid somebody playing Mega Man X. Could raid someone playing Breath of the Wild. Honestly, I think it'll be one of those people. Anyone. Or we could raise someone playing Portal 2.
Nintendo.
So Portal 2, Mega Man 10, or Breath of the Wild. If anyone has a preference for one of those games, let me know in chat. otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're gonna go and raid. Yeah. Yeah, and I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time with Lego Marvel Superheroes. Continuing on our playthrough of that, and then a bit of Animal Crossing afterwards. So that should be a good time. And yeah, nobody seems to have a preference. So I think we're gonna go and raid. Okay, let me quickly check when the last time I raided that person was. Because I keep a list of when I most recently raided people, so I can be like, oh. Okay, that was just a few days ago, I thought, so my memory is not so good these days. So I think we're then, in that case, yeah, we're going to go and raid Ben Gurman, who is playing Mega Man X, first playthrough. So yeah, we're gonna head over there. Well, he looks to be reasonably, if I recognizing the location correctly, he's reasonably close to the end of the game. Awesome. Yeah. Maybe. So we're gonna head over there. So if you want to join me in the raid, it's a fun streamer. Raided him before, although don't raid him too often. I don't get there too often at all, just because usually his streams are a bit later for me. We're gonna go over there, so if y'all want to join me in the raid, that'll be very welcome. And yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. It's been a blast. Thanks to those of you who chatted, those who just lurked, those who hosted or auto-hosted. You're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time with Lego Marvel Superheroes, and then playing Animal Crossing afterwards. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. It's been a blast. I will see you all later. Bye.